Hey, it's Renee Butler at Life After Loss. You know, Mark Twain has a quote that says this: "It ain't what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you do know for sure that just ain't so." I'm going to say that again. It ain't what you don't know that gets you in trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. And I want to talk a little bit about the fact that the only thing that never changes is that things change. And the reason why that's so important is that if we don't change, guess what? We stay stuck and hopeless. That reminds me of Blockbuster and Netflix. Blockbuster thought the way they did movies was the way they were going to do movies forever, and that the world would continue to follow until Netflix came along. And Netflix tried to strike up an agreement with Blockbuster, but Blockbuster wouldn't budge. They said, "This is the way of the world." And guess what? No more Blockbuster. And now Netflix is how we do movies. One of the ways. You know, they said the same thing about the Titanic. Titanic, sturdy ship. It's unsinkable. And what happened? It sank. You know, we've got to understand that things change. You know, I remember the day that I went to upstairs to wake my husband and noticed he was sleeping in. And I walked into the room and it was really quiet. And I went to shake him and he didn't wake up. And I shook him again and he still didn't wake up. I put my hand on his face and he was ice cold. And I realized he was gone. He was dead. I thought I was going to have 50 years of marriage with my husband. But I only got to have 35. 35 years. You know, one of the things that the Bible says, and it's a book that I love and I believe, says tomorrow is not promised. And it's not. It's true. Whether we believe it or not, tomorrow is not promised. And you know, him found out sitting in that room in that maze, cheese wasn't going to just come to him. He had to, what? Change. And so here's some of the things that Ham learned. He said the way out of the maze, after he realized he needed to get out and move to find more cheese, he said the first thing we have to do is notice our beliefs. A belief is a thought that you trust is true. Second thing, don't believe everything you think. Sometimes facts are just how you see things. Third thing he learned, let go of what isn't working. You can't launch out onto a new quest with old baggage. You just can't do it. Fourth thing, look outside of the maze. Consider the unlikely and explore the impossible. And then next, choose a new belief. Changing what you think doesn't change who you are. The last thing is that there are no limits to what you can believe. You can do, experience, and enjoy a whole lot more than you think you can. So let's get out of the maze. And let's choose our beliefs. Notice our beliefs. Because we have to change. This is Renee at Life After Loss. I'll see you again soon.